Hello, second prep. Today we will listen to listening and reading on Unit 4 Lessons 1 and 2. Listening on Lesson 1 Student's Book, page 35. Teacher, I'm sure you're all excited about visiting the pyramids next Sunday. It's important that we plan our trip properly, so I need to talk to you about rules. On Sunday morning, you must arrive at school on time so that we can leave straight away. It's a long drive to Giza from the school. We are going to be away from school for the whole day, so you must bring a packed lunch. It's going to be very hot, so you must also bring a hat and a bottle of water. Of course, the pyramids are very important to the history and of our country. We must help to protect them. You mustn't climb the pyramids or sit on them. You mustn't drop litter. We must bring all of our rubbish home with us. So, are there any questions about the trip? Reading on Lesson 1 Student's Book, page 35. You mustn't eat or drink. You must be quiet. You must listen to the teacher. You mustn't be noisy in class. You mustn't touch the stones. You must put your rubbish in the bin. You must have a shower before you swim. You mustn't run near the pool. Reading on Lesson 1 Workbook, page 95. It is a long walk to the temple, so you must all listen carefully. It is hot today, so you must all wear a hat. You must take some water, too. Cars mustn't drive on this road, so we can walk on it safely. However, you must stay on the road and you must walk. You mustn't run there. When we arrive at the temple, you mustn't touch any of the buildings because it is very old. We can eat our picnic lunches after we visit the temple, but you mustn't eat in the temple. Finally, you mustn't forget to write about what you see. Reading on Lesson 2 Student's Book, page 36. An amazing day out. I visited Abdel's last week with my cousins. There's so much to see: temples, amazing art, and ruins in the desert. I'm not usually very interested in history, but this place is awesome. It is really amazing. Majd, Cairo. Get a guide. The ruins at the Karnak Temple were amazing and we really enjoyed our visit. It's a big place, so you need a few hours to walk around it. It's also a good idea to get a guide to tell you all about the history. Layla, Asiat. Go back to Roman times. I visited the Roman theatre in Alexandria with my cousins last week. It is easy to imagine what life in Roman times was like here. There are also statues and the ruins of a temple in the museum there. It was great fun. Samir, Giza. Reading on Lesson 2 Student Book, page 37. The city of Jerash by Azza. Jerash is a Roman city in Jordan. It is more than 2,000 years old. When you go there, the first thing you see is the entrance to the city. The arch is very tall. You must buy a ticket before you go in. The Romans enjoyed watching sport. This stadium is the Roman horse races. You can watch races there today. Jerash has 3 Roman theatres. The biggest theatre is the South Theatre. 5,000 people can sit here. This temple is on a hill. There is an amazing view of the city from here. I think it is important to learn about historic places around the world. We must protect them so that people can visit in the future, too. Video script on Lesson 2 Student Book, page 37. Narrator: these people are visiting the ancient site of Karnak, near Luxor. People were also visiting Karnak thousands of years ago. There are lots of different ruins at Karnak. It is one of the most important historic places in the world. You can see many awesome things, such as ancient statues and temples. This is an obelisk. This obelisk is nearly 30 meters tall and it has hieroglyphics on it. There is even a lake at Karnak called the Sacred Lake. Important people came here to wash themselves. This is the amazing Temple of Amun. It was one of the first buildings to be built at Karnak around 4,000 years ago. It has huge columns. In the past, people came to Karnak from all over Egypt. More than 2,000 people could be in the Temple of Amun at the same time. Today, people visit Karnak from all over the world. They must walk past lots of statues of Sphinx when they enter the Temple of Amun. Visitors mustn't enter some parts of Karnak. This is because they are very old and protected. These are the ruins of the Temple of Montu. It is more than 3,000 years old. We know a lot about the history of the world because of historic places like Karnak.